there's no specific fuse for just the power seat. There's a fuse that controls power seat, sunroof, and I believe power windows. And this is slow burn fuse, SBF. This is number 4, 30 amp. Check that it has continuity. Sometimes they're hard to find out if they have you can't see it from the top, even though they have a little glass. You can't see it sometimes when they burn. But anyways, first thing you do is check for power. The power, if you don't have a power probe like I do, you can just buy a cheap test light, and I believe this is the power source. So, but anyways, it doesn't matter. Just go. Power seats are always on, even with the key off. So supplied with voltage. So if you're supposed to test them all, if you don't know, you don't have the wiring diagram, you should have a power in one of them. Okay, if you don't, then don't go on buying the switch. All right, so the way it works, they route power through a circuit breaker, which is behind this. There's a little plastic up there. I don't know if you can see it. And it's here. And just pull, and you're gonna see. So both sides should have power. If you only have power on one side, you know the circuit breaker's bad. But if you have power on both, just follow wires, and you're gonna disassemble. First, you're gonna disassemble this. I was doing some other stuff, but I disassemble it, and then on the side on the kick panel, on your left leg kick panel, there are connectors right there. I disassemble them, and if in wet weathers like Florida, hot and wet, are gonna have problems with connection. Look at this, it's burnt. So what happened on this car, 2005 Subaru Outback, you can't see it. This is the power source. That green, white, this goes to the seat, under the seat, right here. Got so what happened on this thing, if you look in there, the third, throwing a shade, the third connector doesn't exist. It got swallowed up. By the corrosion. There is no male connector there. It got corroded with the water and all the burning and the oxidation from Florida weather, from that windshield seal going brittle and letting water in constantly through the wiring and rest in there, that it burnt it. So that connector is in there. You can't see it. It's on the third, this one. That connector is stuck, it's broken off in there. So I'm just gonna jump it on the side. I tested the other connectors and good. But always check those little connectors. Look at, I sprayed it a little bit, but that, with time, this is what happens. Florida cars, check that. All right, before you go on crazy buying, spending $100 for that switch, and then spending hundreds of dollars and who knows how much at a shop. If you have a little bit of tools and savvy, take a shot at it. All right.